Welcome. This is Mathematics Haven with Mommy Vera. Let's look at the question on the board. Two circles inscribed in a four-figure shape. We've been requested to find the value of x. Now, looking at a circle theorem principle. This circle, every part of this circle is the circumference, and this is the radius. We've been given the radius of the bigger circle to be 8 centimeters and the radius of the smaller circle to be 5 centimeters. Okay, that means any line drawn from the center touching any part of the circumference is equally a radius. So if I draw a line from the center to this part of the circumference, I get 8 centimeters. If I do the same thing to this part of the circumference, I get another 8 centimeters. Doing the same thing to the small circle. If I draw a line from this center of this circle to this part of the circumference, I get 5 centimeters. Doing the same thing towards this axis, I also get 5 centimeters. I am allowed to extend this line down here. So I can say from here to this line here will give me 8 centimeters corresponding to this one. Coming here as well, I am permitted to extend this line down here to touch the part of this four-figure shape. So if I extend it further, I will say from here to this end will give me another 5 centimeters. From this axis to this axis is unknown, so let's call it Z. Now, looking at this, from this point to this point will be 8 plus 5 centimeters, that is 13 centimeters. All right? Now, if I draw a line here, okay, it forms a right-angled triangle, isn't it? So it is corresponding with my Z. Let me bring out the shape inscribed here. And let's see what it looks like. I have this, and I have this. What shape does this form? This forms a right-angled triangle. Let's call it triangle A, B, and C. Okay, so AB from the diagram is 13 centimeters. BC is 5 centimeters. This is Z. Who can tell me the theorem I can utilize to find the value of Z? Did you say Pythagoras theorem? You're absolutely correct. Now, 13 centimeters is the hypotenuse side, and these are the two opposite sides. So using the Pythagoras theorem, I will say 13 centimeters squared equals to 5 centimeters squared plus Z squared. So this will give me 169 centimeters squared equals to 25 centimeters squared plus Z squared. I would want to make Z squared the subject of the formula, and that will involve me bringing 25 centimeters squared to this side. By the time it comes to this side, the sign will change from plus to minus. So what do we have? 169 centimeters squared minus 25 centimeters squared equals to Z squared. What is 169 minus 25 centimeters? Let's have it done here. 169 minus 25. This will give us 9 minus 5 is 4, 6 minus 2 is 4, and 1. So we have our Z squared to be 144 centimeters squared. How do I get Z? I would have to find the square root of both sides. Finding the square root of 144 centimeters squared gives us Z equals to 12 centimeters. Now, going back to the question, I have my Z to be 12 centimeter. But the question is, we were requested to find the value of X. So X is 8 centimeter plus 12 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. When we add this up, what do we get? 8 plus 12 is 20. 20 plus 5 is 25. Therefore, the value of X is 25 centimeter. If you have found this video useful, like, comment, and share. Until the next lesson. Bye.
I don't like comment and follow. I don't like comment and share.
Can you